How's it going, man? Another authentic talk note here for you today. So we were talking in group. One of the guys mentioned, I create more problems when I don't confront the issue. And I think we can all relate to that, in that sometimes we'd just rather not confront the issue. We'd rather just maybe skirt around it or hope that time will heal it. I hear that one a lot. Oh no, it's okay. Time will heal this thing. And it's not actually the case. It's what we do with the time that's actually going to cause the proper healing. So let's expand on that a little bit further. There's basically three ways that you can handle an issue or confrontation. And these are encounter it, defer it, or transfer it. So let's talk about encounter it. So that's when I'm faced with something, let's say my significant other, and we're not getting along, and she's telling me I'm working too much, and I'm saying I've got to work in order to provide, and we're just not really meshing on that conversation. I can either talk that through and not get defensive and hear her out, and then also make myself known and say these are the things that I need to be able to accomplish in order to get what we want, and knowing that tension. Or I can kind of defer it, and basically that would be me internalizing it. That usually looks like shutting down or getting defensive and kind of raising my voice and being like, no, that's not the case, you don't understand me. So that's probably the most common way that guys do it. And then that can actually lead into transferring it, which would mean that we're either blaming someone else, so I might put it back on her and say, no, you don't get it, you don't know what it's like to be me, look at all the things I provided for you. And that would be more of a transfer it. Or we go to transferring it to like coping mechanisms. A lot of these ones are drinking, smoking, I don't know, tuning out, food, pornography. We'll transfer it to those things and hope to like cope with the not good enough that we're being told. So I would really encourage you to think about these three ways and maybe go about it a different route next time, and look at confrontation as an opportunity to get to know yourself and the person that you would be confronting. This doesn't have to be looked at as a negative thing. This can actually be quite positive, and that's where we're gonna learn to be maybe the best version of ourselves, or just learn how to grow with that person, or maybe set some boundaries. So I think it's really important to understand, are we encountering it, are we deferring it, or are we transferring it? The call to authenticity today is going to be that think about a relationship where you tend to use one of those last two. You tend to defer it, internalize it, or explode, or you transfer it and you blame them, or you just kind of go around it another way and try to make the peace and cope with it on your own. Think about that relationship. I'm sure you can picture it right now. Yep, there it is. All right, so now that we have that person, let's think about next time encountering it, welcoming the feedback, and then also making ourselves known in that conversation. So basically that's going to be talking about, you could probably apply this to every circle of relationship in your life, 1 through 7, probably more realistically 1 through 5, 1 through 6. And then the holistic side of this is going to be addressing your emotions, welcoming feedback, and then the social component, obviously, of how you're engaging with the people in your life. So that would be the areas that I would say that covers. If you want to learn more about this in our AMG course, I really encourage you to click the link below. We really expand on a lot of these topics. We've got a great community around it, and I know it'll be a benefit to you. We'll see you tomorrow.